Okay, so what is this? Dan hasn't released the rule set yet, so I'm making up my own as we go. And that's all that's here. This is just complete speculation and a little bit of memery. So enjoy. Alright, so we're starting with your deck size. 40 cards. Why 40? I don't know, I'm making it up as I go. We're going to have 3 copies maximum of each card, except for Elestrals. They're special to get a little hat. We have our field. We get our life points. We're not going to call people losers here until they actually lose. Anyway, we have our stadium section. Stadiums, they're going to buff creatures, etc. I don't know. Stadiums, we know they exist. Some creature zones, Elestral zones, technically. Creatures, just keep it simple. You got your underworld. I mean, that's basically just discard pile, etc. You know, things die, they go there. It's pretty standard. Right, so next zone, we got our DECK zone, or our deck exists currently here. That's where your deck goes. Pretty simple. Got our rune sections. Those are basically anything that's not an celestial creature, spirits, electrical creatures, regardless, but anything that's not an celestial is a rune. Artifacts, spells, traps, whatever we're going to call them. And then we got our spirit stack. Spirit stack is, I think, going to be some kind of extra deck where we get our resources and our spirits from. Pure speculation. We've seen a couple videos with just a second deck on the side. This is my just assumption, you know? Alright, but now we're going to get into the meat potatoes. So how do we start the game? So you choose who plays first based on your rank in Discord. Check out the Discord. Join us. We're having a lot of fun over there. And now that we know who goes first, we're going to start our turn as player one. We're going to start by putting in up to one spirit into play. And then we're going to, during our main phase one, ascend that spirit over, or maybe enchanting, not really sure, into our first thing, Sproutier here. And unfortunately, Sproutier's spent too much time at the bar and is a little hungover. I mean, has summoning sickness, so we can't quite do anything right now. So we're just going to go to main phase two and go to end our turn and pass to our opponent. They're now going to play their spirit, which is in this case a nice little fire guy. He's going to now enchant or send his into a Necruff, but wait, what? Why is it sideways? I think there might be a defensive position. I don't know. We're just rolling with it for now as we move back over to our turn. We're going to go straight to combat. Our Sproutier's going to go swing at our boy, call it a day, kill him. We're going to have another Teratlus into play now. That's going to be so we can now fuse it over into our next September, who needs 2 for his enchanting cost. And now there's, we have our 2 little Sproutiers here. Have a nice little fun thing. And I realize here now that if we want to use life points, but we're also knocking out spirits and they have a separate deck, that might be the resource. So we're going to just cross out life points here and just pretend like they don't matter at the moment. Alright, so now the last couple things I just want to touch on is here's a quick little known uh, keyword thing that we are kind of figuring out. I think it's fairly straightforward. But the last thing I want to touch on really is Nexus, or what I think it is. So I think the Nexus is the stack of spirits and other Elestrals underneath your current Elestral. So in this case, we have Sprouter, who got enchanted with the Teratlus, or the Teratlus got enchanted by Sproutier. There's now a Teratlus under it. We're going to go ahead and now do the same with an artifact. Now we have Sproutier and an artifact both enchanted. We're going to do a nice little ascending to September. September has the artifact, has the Teratlus underneath it. Trigger its ability, it's going to move over to Centaur. So now we're going to take a Teratlus from artifact and move it under Centaur. He now has 2 materials to disenchant and fling at his opponent. That's my thought. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a little random, a little quick. I just want to put this together as like a joke before actual things get released. Please join us on Discord. It's been a blast. I think Kickstarter starts in November, and it'll be a lot of fun. Goodbye.